Hi and welcome back. So in the part before we created these three swords using a reference picture. Now on the reference picture it was very hard to see any details, so I was just putting some the details there, just like what came in my mind. Of course, if you will have a better reference, it will be much easier to model, because if you don't have to think much by modeling, it's a high advantage. Because you know, to design something, it's not easy. It's really not easy to design some stuff, and if you have to model something and also think about the design, it takes it eats time. So but anyway, we created a really simple sword from the reference picture. I will also do some more detailed swords, so maybe one or two where I will put a lot of details. And in this part I will like to do the materials and the rendering. Now before I will put anyway a few more details here. I'll just show how easy it is to put more details if you have a rough shape of a sword. So before I start, I will create a camera from this view. So I will go here to create camera from view, because I want to render it from this view. I will come back to perspective, and I will focus on this sword here. Now I will hide also the background. I will delete this light here. Actually we can start. So I will turn off subdivision here, and I will put here some extrude of the edge. I don't know, I will select this edge here, loop it, and extrude. We can go with this value here. I will also select the edges here, loop them, and chamfer them. Now the same I will do here on both of these. So again put extrude, a little bit less. I will not chamfer this time. I will just keep it like it is. And also I will do something with this part here. Now before, because I need to apply subdivision and then a modifier to that, I will divide the sort of I will divide it on some fraction, which I will use after for materials. So I will apply to some polygons material ID. So I will hit Ctrl A and put here the 1. So the metal will be always almost everywhere. Now I will do the handle from two different materials, I think. So I'll select this edge here on the top, ring it, Ctrl Poly, and 2 times grow. This will be my second material. Now I will select what is here inside, so I'll try to rotate it like this, and I will select these parts here. I will try not to select anything what I don't want. Or maybe from this view would be better. So again, I want this one, this, this, this one here, this one, and also all the stuff here. So actually this. I'll deselect the blade. I will just turn it like this to see if I selected everything right. I see I'm missing here something. These 3 polys, and also here is a little bit, oops, too less selected. So I'll manually select the stuff which I'm missing. Oops, this one, and deselect this one here, and also I'll select the same material here, add it up, like this. Okay, this will be the third. And I will do just 3 materials on that. Now, to a little bit more details on this, I will apply subdivision on here. Now, before I do that, I will select some polys. Oops. Select these polys here. Again, I will apply subdivision. Keeping that selected, I will apply twist modifier just on these polys here, and I will rotate this part a little bit. I will apply angle like this. I will change the axis, and now I like the result, but here is very bad. Like, what to do with this? It's very easy. I will just move the gizmo. I will change it to local, and I will move it until it will be fine. Now it's still rotated, but this is straight. What I wanted. And now the same I will do on this side, but I need to apply again something to select the poly. So poly select. I will select the same polys like here. I try. Okay, like this. And again, I will apply twist. And the same settings, like 160 here, x-axis, and we'll move the gizmo a little bit. Like this. I will convert this to poly. And now if I'm selecting poly select here, and select the one, it's still just the blade and the top. So the coordinates for the materials ID are still there, which is what's fine. And we have here more details on the sort. It is what I wanted there. Okay, so this sort is finished. Now let's apply, or let's divide also the next sorts. Now again, I will select. I will turn off subdivision. Control A on all polys. Click here 1. So this is the blade. It will be some metal. Now I can try to deselect the blade this time, apply on this 2, and I will deselect the handle. Okay, I need to select here something more. Okay, this will be the third. Now I will select this edge here, ring it, Control Poly, grow it once, 2 times. This will be the fourth material. And this one is absolutely separated, so it doesn't matter. Apply again subdivision. So the second sort is assigned with materials IDs. Now the last one. We'll again turn on subdivision, turn off I mean, Control A on all polys, set ID to 1. And now I will do the same here and here, so this is fine. Now what is about this here? So I'll select all these edges, ring them, Control Poly. This will be the second material. Now I will select again some edges. This one, this one. Again, I will ring them, Control Poly, grow them. Oops, my bad. Grow them just once, and this will be the third material. And I will keep this at the 1, this second, third, and that's all. Again, subdivision, and we are done with the materials here. I mean with the IDs, and we can try to make the lighting here. So I will unhide all. I will delete my reference because I don't need that. Now let's go to some view where I can see more of them. Okay, let's go here. Now I will use photometric lights, free light. Okay, click here, yes. I will put here a light. I will change the settings to uniform diffuse and rectangle. Maybe I will put down the intensity because we are really at small units here, so I don't 500. We can try 500 and we will see how it will be looking. I can turn on here the camera. I think I will make the light bigger. I will move it back, rotate it a little bit, move it from this side, and also rotate in this axis. Okay, more back, I think. Okay, I think I was rotating very bad, so I will just put 0, 0 everywhere. And okay, I will first rotate it here. No, first rotate it in this axis. Okay, and now from this view in this, I will change the settings to 100 and 200. Okay, this is the one light. Now I want to make a second light here. Before I will just turn on the shadows and use ray traced shadows. Maybe I will make it more warm here, like this. I will copy this. Just copy. Rotate. I will turn off the shadows. I will make it smaller, like 50 or 100, like the half from the original size. And also I will make like 150 here and more cold. Now it's probably it's looking too bright here. It's of course. And let's go here to camera again. Okay, so everything's fine. Let's go to perspective. Okay, now let's go to render setup. No, exposure control. Let's use mental array exposure. We will render a preview of this. Actually, we will see how it's looking. Now it's absolutely white. Let's see now. It's the same. So, oops. Okay, this looks better. Okay, this setting looks actually not so bad. So the light is going from this side. Usually I'm making from the front, but let's go from back. And the second light is going from this side. So far it's not look so bad. Now let's maximize this and move up a little bit. This one here should slightly touch our swords. Of course it will not, absolutely. But it would be nice if yes. Now we can try to rotate them a little bit and other stuff, but I don't think we can manage it to make looking really that it absolutely touch the plane, but it doesn't matter much. It's after you how you make the render and stuff like that. So okay, let's go a little bit down. No, I think this is too much. I don't know if yeah, it's better. Okay, we have our swords, we have the scene. Now let's do ambient and occlusion map. We can use it later in Photoshop. Now how to do that? I will just change this to ventral array and apply here to surface ambient and occlusion. Now Control A on everything and apply this to all objects. Or I can go one step back, I can leave it like this and go to render setup. And here I will enable material override and just drag this here, keep it instance, and we'll see. This I will put to 0. I will keep it to 16. I will see how it will be looking, and anyway, we'll be looking how it will be. Can be too bright, it can be too dark, and stuff like that. So now it's too dark. Like why it is? It can be because the exposure there. So I will just delete that for a while. So we have 5 here, so I will just keep no. And we can try it now. Yeah, this is what I actually wanted here. Now here's a noise, and we want to put away the noise. There are 2 options here. We can increase the samples, or we can put it away in Photoshop. Like, it's up to you. In Photoshop it will be like more training after, but I'm sure we can do it here. When we put here just 64 samples, it will be enough. And also we will make Z material depth. Now hard to say what are the best settings now. We can measure it somehow. Now how to measure this from the camera view? We'll try to make a box, something like that. So we'll create a box which will be going straight up like this, and okay, it should go like from 120 to 200 or something like that. I'm not sure about the settings. Anyway, you can experiment with that. And also you can make it in Photoshop without this. It's also nothing hard to do, so I will put here 120 and here 200, and I will see. Probably I will turn off 4 here, and we can render this. So we'll wait for a while until it will be ready. Sorry. And after we can create the materials for that and the final render. Now we have a nice lighting there so far. No, I'm really sorry for that. And just now we need to make the last thing. Create the materials and after apply. The apply will be now, I think, fast because we divided the models in different parts. After we can try also to start Photoshop and put here this and the Z depth map, and we will actually merge them together. So we will just now wait. I think I will pause this because you don't have to look how I'm rendering, and I will come back after it will be ready. So just pause it here and see you in a second. Okay, so welcome back. So after my render came out, two pictures are here, Z depth and also the ambient and occlusion. Now, as you can see, I should play a little bit more with that, but I will not. You can, I will not. And now I will just copy it, copy image, open my Photoshop, click new, okay, and Control V. This is the first picture. Now let's go back to Max. Now the same, I will copy. Let's go to Photoshop, Control V, and we have two pictures here. Now we will see if we will use both of them or just one. But anyway, I will turn this off. I will also delete the Z depth and also this. I will again enable our exposure control. And we are ready for the material, so press M and we can start. Now first of all I will create a multi-subject material. I will discard old material and I will call this sort one. And also I will just drag it here and here and put here 2 and here 3. I will start from the left to the right, so I will first create here the materials. First the metal, so let's choose ray trace. I think it's the most fast way to create a nice looking material here. I will change the index of refraction to 2. Also these settings will go a little bit higher, and also this one here. Can put it here to see. I will keep the diffuse like this. Let's go to reflect and put here follow and change this to Fresnel and this one here to 10. And we have nice metal material. You can also assign a bump map. I will choose bitmap and I will use this texture here. No, it's too much. I just want to slightly have like -5 or stuff like that. And we'll see how it will be looking. Now, this is our first material. Now let's go to the second. So I will copy this. We'll metal 2. We'll call this metal 2 and this metal. And here I will just change the color. So I will try to change this to something like this. You can see it already changing the color, but we need to change here something. So I will put here actually a similar color but more darker. And that's all. So we have like a yellow material here. So it should represent gold or something like that. Now we need wood material. We'll use Argent Design for that. Now we'll choose a bitmap of a wood texture. Turn this off. Put this up. Now it's reflecting. We don't want that it will be reflected, of course. So first of all, we'll put this down. That's too much. Yeah, this is what I like. Now 24 samples here. Maybe this a little bit down. Yep. The IOR we can leave like it is. And can change this here. It will like turn away the reflections. We can keep some. Can try to keep some, but we should put here just one, and we'll see how it will be looking. And the last material we will create a leather material here. So for this I will again use ray trace. So let's call it leather. Change this to ray trace. Now for the diffuse it should be some color, so let's take some like brown or something like that. Oh, this don't look much. Yeah, this is better. No, it's too light. Yeah, like this. Now I will put this down to make this a lot bigger. And for the bump map, to create the effect of ladder material, I will apply a mix material here. For the first slot, I will use cellular. I will change the settings a little bit because this is too big. And for the second, noise. So here's noise. I will change this to fractal, and also this like slower, like 5. And also I will change the mix amount to 30. Now it's looking much better like before. Now I will do again one material here, standard, and use checker here, like diffuse, and I will apply it to a sort. I will turn this on, and as you can see, here it's fine actually. Let's apply it here and here. Actually, it's looking very fine. So I will not use UV map so far. I will look how it will be looking the final image, and after I will decide. So let's go with the sort 1. So the first material should be the metal. Here the second, I think I would like to have this one, and actually I already forgot. Yeah, this is fine. This will be the fourth, which can be wood, doesn't matter, it's really up to you. And here I should try, to turn this on to see. And the last should be this gold. And also I will apply gold material here. Now here, to the second. Again, metal. Now let's apply ladder for that. And wood. Now I will apply metal again. And we are done. We'll just use 2 materials here. I don't know if I put here something to the fourth. No, so it doesn't matter. Now, as you can see, I'm doing really like quick and easy materials here. You should create much more better and play with it a little bit more. But because I'm thinking saving time by this, it's very nice. I will just do it like this. So for this, I will use metal again. For this wood, and oops. Oh, we have just 3. Okay. So again, this here. Okay, so we have our materials here. Now, actually, we are ready to some test render. So let's go here, and we'll just keep here 150. It should be enough. And also here, I will just put 1 and 4. It should be much faster to render it like this than wait. And we'll now see how is the lighting, how are the materials and stuff like that. Now we'll wait for a while. So the lighting looks good. It's nice, the light's going from the back. Okay, you can see here already that it's probably too big still. We need to make it smaller. Now maybe for this an UV map or a bump map, which I forgot. And the rest is looking not so bad. Okay, first of all, we'll try this. We'll check this one here and apply it to the third slot checker cane. And as you can see, it's very, very strange here. Now I will select the model, go here to polyselect. Let's find it somewhere. Polyselect. Select the third and apply an UV map. We can try box on this. Now we will turn off. No, it's already showing us. This one will fit it. And yeah, it's better. So for the wood, I forgot to apply here a bump map. It should be now looking a little bit different. Now for the ladder, again, I think this is too big. Now we can try it to apply just this. Now it's also like better sign to the model. So again, I need to polyselect here one more time. Select the second, and for this I think the best will be cylinder. Fit it only, and it should be better. Now we'll try and we will see. Again, I will not go lower with the resolution, because on that before I saw more details. And like this, you can assign different materials to different stuff and experiment with that. It's really just up to you how it will be looking at the end. Now also, one thing what I didn't put there is the HDR map. Of course, if you have reflecting materials without HDR, it will be looking like this. This is reflecting like the gray background of my scene, so the environment. Now, okay, I forgot to put the wood there, and also it's still too big. So first of all, I will put here the wood, and now let's change the ladder here. I still need to make it smaller. Now it shouldn't make the noise there. It should actually do the cellular here. Now the best will be I'm doing it if I don't know what to do. I will put a sphere here, big like this. It should simulate the handle. Of course, it's a little bit bigger. I will select here, hide selection. I'll put it in the center, because here it's rendering. At the beginning, apply this one here. I will try to render this one. Now I'll be watching how the material will be looking, and if it will be looking after I will edit there's something good, I know I did the material fine. So yeah, I see it. It's too big, of course. Now turn this off, and let's edit the material. So we are we are here, and I will put the size at half. This also, and I will leave this here with the noise. I will put the size also lower, and the bump effect I will put -20, and it should be enough. Now we'll see it here, and after we can try to apply it again. Yeah, now it's better. Maybe it's still too big now. Okay, let's make it more smaller, and I think I will keep the plus value of 30 there. And again, I will make it like this. Here I will put 12, here 25. Threshold is fine, I think. Maybe like this. And also I will change the main noise here lower. I will keep it 1, height to 0.5, and levels to 2. Now we can try the last render here, and we can set up the final render. I think it will be if it will be good, we can, yeah, it's much more better now. Yeah, I like it more, and we can delete this one, unhide all, and can try to make, I think, the final test render for this. And after apply just the HDR map and also some of the settings. We need to change some of the settings. So the last thing what we will do, and we are ready to go. Of course, we can play more with a lot of settings there and try to change stuff, and I don't know. It's really not easy process to render something really nice and good. You have to spend their time, but if you have some experience, it's of course easier, and if you have good reference, it's easier and stuff like that. So I think it's fine, actually. I like it how it is. So I'll cancel this. Now also I like the lightning. Probably it will be for someone better if it will be go from the front, but let's keep it here. Like, why not? Now, very important part, environment. Let's put here a map. I have here one kitchen probe. It's for free. Now I'll drag it here. Now you can see why it's for free, but if we will change this to spherical, it's fine. Now this is the first thing, to give a kick to this, and I will apply here high amount. You can go 300, 5 bounces should be enough. Processing here, go from 4 to 16, more samples, better quality. And actually we can keep it like this. We can turn this on and also global illumination, but I think this is fine. For this kind of render, it's fine. So I'll just hit render. I will come back to you if the render will be finished, and then we will use Photoshop and combine this together. So see you in a minute. Okay, so I was waiting for a while, and here's my render. It's actually looking very nice. Now, you see, when I was doing the sorts, I wasn't keeping much attention to the details, but after this part and this part, a few parts here, it's looking more interesting. Also, this one here, it's looking very interesting, stuff like that. But it's anyway about how you want to do that. So if you have a nice reference, it's very easy to do, and also all details which we did there are not looking so bad. So I will copy the image again, go to Photoshop, Ctrl V on this. So why is looking so gray? Okay, I'm working just in gray, so I'll change the RGB, and again Ctrl V. So I'll delete this, just drag it here. We'll also delete the background, put this on top, turn it off, and again this above. Now I will change the blending option to multiply, and yeah, I think a little bit down with the opacity of that, like 70, and it's looking a lot different. As you can see, the shadows are much harder now, and also everything there is looking much more realistic. And now for this, Ctrl A, Ctrl C to copy, and I need a new channel here. So let's call it Alpha 1. I will turn everything off, this off. Now I will make a copy of these images, turn them off, Ctrl E to merge them. Now let's go to Filter, Blur, Lens Blur, and we will use Alpha 1. As you can see, my settings are not so good for that, but this I think is better. So this in the front is sharp, the behind is blurred. Now I will turn down the radius and also the threshold. Oh, it's taking too much. I want it to be blurred just a little bit. Okay, I think 5 should be the right setting, and here we can play a little bit with that, and just to make it look really small. Now I will anyway blur this a little bit with Gaussian blur, and no, it's too much, so 0, 2 maybe. Yep. Also, you can play with the colors. Now we can make it more bright or more dark and stuff like that. So you can do it like this, and it's finished. So let's go back to Max. I will just turn this off. So I hope you like this tutorial. I hope to see you, or that you hear me by another tutorials, and also I would like to see some of your work on the forums there. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye bye.